Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. So today we will be discussing an important topic of creative writing, that is paragraph writing. So we'll learn how to construct a good paragraph. So let's get started. Let us first understand what exactly a paragraph is, right? So a paragraph is a piece of writing related to one idea. The most important point to focus is that it's a group of words, it's a piece of writing which deals with only one idea. You cannot write, you cannot present a number of ideas in one paragraph writing, right? In one paragraph, in a single paragraph, you cannot pour in lots of ideas, right? So it can be said that in a paragraph writing, the sentences are, point number one, closely knitted. Now what does it mean? Closely knitted means closely related in meaning. The sentences should be closely related in meaning, right? And secondly, the sentences deal with one idea arranged in a logical order. So the sentences are arranged in a logical order. The idea is presented through sentences which are arranged in a very logical manner, right? In order to construct a good paragraph, we should keep in mind the following essential features, right? And what are these essential features? Point number one, unity. Point number two, coherence. Point number three is balance. And point number four is variety. Unity means that the paragraph should deal with only one topic or only one idea. The paragraph, in the paragraph, the opening sentence should state that topic or that particular theme, and each succeeding sentence should help to develop the subject in a logical way. The final sentence should then wind up the ideas and bring it to a conclusion. So this is what we mean by unity. The next point is coherence. Now what do we mean by coherence? So coherence means events should be described in their order of occurrence and they must be linked to the main topic, right? The idea, whichever is being portrayed, whichever is being presented in the paragraph, all the sentences should be the event should be described in an order and it should be linked to the main topic. The sequence of thought or development of the subject should look natural and logical. No vague or illogical things should be described. The paragraph should look very natural and very logical. This is what we mean by coherence. The next point is balance. What do we mean by balance? In a paragraph, the construction of that particular paragraph should be well planned, proportionate, and well balanced and designed, right? All significant details and main points of related to the theme should stand out clearly, but on the whole it should give a very clear picture of the idea which has been presented in the paragraph. So this is what we mean by balance. And finally, the point variety. Now what do we mean by variety? Variety refers to variety of sentences. That is, in a paragraph, there should be variety of, sentences should be of different patterns and different lengths, which would make the paragraph interesting as well as pleasant for the readers, right? So these are the essential features of a good paragraph. Now we'll be discussing few points, right? Now these points will help us to construct a good paragraph. These points should be kept in mind while writing a paragraph, right? So, first thing, think about the main points of the given topic and its aspect. So the first thing is that you have to think on that topic. You have to basically collect the ideas, right? So think on the main points of the given topic and its aspect. So all the aspects related to the main topic that has been given. Next, now note down all the points relevant to the topic. So after this mind mapping, note down all the points, jot down all the relevant points, all the important points relevant to the topic. So all the points which are relevant, which are related to the topic, they should be noted down one by one. Next, carefully exclude the irrelevant ideas. Now, while you are thinking, many ideas come to your mind, many ideas related to the topic come to your mind, so they should be noted down, right? And after these ideas are noted down, then very carefully, the ones which are not so much related to the topic, they should be excluded, right? Next, arrange all these points in a logical manner. So remember, there should be, the ideas should be arranged in a logical manner. This is what an important feature of a paragraph writing is, isn't it? So arrange all these points, all the points which you have jotted down, they should be arranged in a logical manner, right? The ideas should not be presented in a haphazard manner. They should be arranged very logically, right? Next point is, develop each point into a complete sentence. So the next thing is to develop each of those points into a complete sentence. And once you assemble all these sentences together, you'll see that your paragraph is done. You're ready with the paragraph. So the next thing you do is to develop each point into a complete sentence, right? The next thing to be kept in mind is, begin your paragraph with a sentence suggesting the theme. So again, your opening line should be very interesting, very catchy, directly suggesting the theme. So it should come, the opening sentence should be related to the theme, suggesting the theme. Then develop the subject in well-connected sentences. So after that, the following sentences should have a connectivity. The entire idea should be presented through those sentences, right? Which should be interlinked, which should show a connectivity in between. Then after that, use simple sentences, long as well as short ones, to bring variety. Now this point is very, very important. So there should be a variety in the paragraph, isn't it? So for that, the sentences, a variety of sentences should be presented, should be used. There can be simple sentences, there can be complex sentences, short sentences, long sentences. This would bring a variety to the paragraph, right? It will not look monotonous. Then the next thing is, sum up in the end with an impressive sentence. So you should give a proper conclusion to the paragraph. The ending line or the concluding line should have an air of finality about it. That means it must give the impression that whatever you have to say, you have presented everything. Whatever you wanted to say about the theme, about the topic, that is all said, right? So remember, your introduction line and your conclusion line should be very, very interesting and very, very catchy, so that it holds the attention of the readers, right? Now let us discuss how to write a paragraph on a given topic, right? And the topic that is being given is morning walk. So let us write a paragraph on morning walk, okay? So as I told you, the opening line should be very interesting, very catchy, so that it holds the attention of the reader, and the opening line should give a complete picture of the theme, isn't it? So the topic is morning walk. So see the opening line. A morning walk is not only an enjoyable experience but also extremely good for health. So it gives a complete picture of the topic. It suggests the complete idea that it is not only refreshing but at the same time it is very good for health as well, right? After that, write something about the pleasant atmosphere. So give a complete description of the pleasant atmosphere, that the atmosphere is also very pleasant early in the morning. Now how is it? Through discussions, like through elaborating these points. Morning breeze, which makes you feel refreshed and active. So in the morning time you can elaborate this idea. In the morning time the air is fresh, and the gentle breeze makes us feel refreshed and keeps us active throughout the day, brings more energy within us. Then further a few more descriptions, like birds chirping in the morning time. The birds keep chirping around, which adds on to the natural beauty, and the mellow grace of the rising sun. The sun gently rising in the horizon adds on to the beauty of the nature. Then fresh air we breathe in. This is not only good for our mental health, but it is equally good for the physical health. It energizes us. The fresh air that we breathe in at this hour stimulates our nerves, besides giving us the peace and calm which are so very essential for our entire day's work. So a complete description, an elaborated description can be given on the beauty of the nature first of all, and then how and why is it essential for us. Further, you can also elaborate your paragraph with the points that since it energizes you, you remain energetic throughout the day, and this improves the work quality as well. If you remain energetic, obviously you'll be able to do your work better. So it energizes you, which helps you to perform better, isn't it? And after a detailed, elaborated description, finally we arrive at the conclusion. Now again, the conclusion has to be very catchy, and remember, you are summing up, you are finally writing the last line, where you have to present everything in one line. Whatever you have to say, you have to present it in one final line, and that too very strongly. So how can we write? There are numerous benefits of a morning walk. All that we are required to do is to become an early riser. So this is how you can end your paragraph on a very positive note. And of course, telling in one line what you have to say. So this is how you can write a good paragraph. So I hope you've understood the topic well, and please go through the video, watch the video very carefully, especially the points which you should keep in mind while writing a paragraph. If you keep all these points while writing a paragraph in your mind, I'm sure you'll be able to construct a good paragraph. With this, we conclude today's session. So again, we'll meet in the next session. So till then, bye.